Our world is populated with a breathtaking variety of species, and few of them are as elegant and beautiful and inspiring as the charismatic megafauna. These charismatic megafauna are all of the big animals that you can name off the top of your head, because they stand out to you. They're what you think of when you think of nature, or the wilderness generally. They're symbols. They're charismatic megafauna. These large creatures include, but are not limited to, the tiger, the leopard, the panther, the giraffe, the alligator, the silverback gorilla, the hippopotamus, the rhinoceros, and the elephant. All of these animals are facing immense pressure from habitat loss, as urban development chips away at their territory, and roads and railways fragment their land into smaller and smaller pieces. Another immense pressure against many of these animals is poaching. Elephants are a particular favorite for poachers, mainly because of the elephant's tusks, its ivory, which can be sold on the black market for a decent sum of money. In response to this poaching nuisance, African nations have worked out more active ways of defending their elephants. For example, in the Niassa Wildlife Reserve in northern Mozambique, the problem was particularly bad. At the beginning of the last decade, the reserve used to have about 12,000 elephants. But poaching was becoming an increasingly devastating problem, reaching its peak in 2011 and 2012. As of 2015, there were fewer than 2,000 elephants left in the reserve. The government of Mozambique was able to find the political will to enact strong conservation policies and anti-poaching policies, and there was enough political will left over to actually enforce them. This includes an increase in patrols around the reserve and the introduction of a rapid intervention force. Rangers were given more authority to apprehend poachers, and in some circumstances, they could even rely on air support to help them track down, locate, and identify potential poachers. There were even criminal penalties for simply possessing a firearm near the preserve, which is automatically considered intent to hunt illegally. The maximum prison sentence? 16 years. As a result of this intensive anti-poaching effort, there hasn't been a single elephant death due to poaching in the Niassa Reserve since May 17, 2018. It's been over a year without a single poaching death, which is incredible. That's amazing and wonderful news. The elephants in the preserve are also benefiting from this crackdown on poaching because, well, they aren't being needlessly killed anymore. They aren't being scared out of areas that they normally live in. Their numbers are rebounding too, and as of today, they have well over 4,000 elephants. So there you go, there's some good news. The world is working to preserve these beautiful, vitally important creatures. George Whittemire works on the scientific board for the Save the Elephants organization, based in Kenya. When interviewed about this achievement, he said, quote, "It is a major and very important development that poaching has ceased. This represents a major success," unquote.